two, one. Yeah. What's the deal? What's going on, man? We already got some people tapped into the chat. I am MTIP, and we have J Elevate in the build. What's going on, fam?
Chat. If you want to subscribe, I promise you, you will not be disappointed by my sneaker style.
I agree. Oh, what's good, brother?
Hey, people in the chat like, what in the heck is going
on? What's good with you, man?
Hey, bro, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Bruh. Chat. It's Friday. Y'all can relax, sit back, and just have a good, nice, ice cold glass of iced tea, and let's kick it off. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. Yay, sir.
Sneaker Tyler Redder said he driving right now, man. What up? What up, Jay Zan? What up, Rob T?
Rob T, J Zam, what up? What up? Hit
Yo.
that like button, Rob T, Sneaker Tyler ready, y'all.
Yo, look, yo.
What's good? What is goody? It's this Friday, man. We just having some fun. Let's have some fun. You know what? Let's relax, man, and have some fun on this Friday.
Absolutely, Friday. Bro.
Yes, sir. Let's start it off like this. Number one, what is the temperature right now where you at, Jay? How are you looking outside?
The high is 82, but it says right now it's 84.
It's a nice day
here in Florida.
That is a nice day, sir. Today I want to say was in the 70s. Ever since we hit fall, it's been cooling off, and I'm here for it. It's been cooling off out here.
70s is good, bro.
I will take it. I will actually take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
70s is good.
WT Helly. Zam in the build, or what up?
Yeah.
What's up? We got a little pregame action going on here. We got a little pregame Tokyo 5s. Tomorrow's gonna be a nice day for these Tokyo 5s. You know what I mean? This is also a good moment to kind of check the temperature. So we got some topics up today. Y'all have probably been seeing some pictures and or videos floating around of some sneakers that have been some popular kicks, right? That have been readily available, whether you want to say they're sitting, whether some people want to call them bricks or whatever it is. But we're going to check the temperature of some kicks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're going to check the temperature.
Yeah. Mr. Thing missing that concrete jungle.
Yeah, man. I'm going to be heading back to New York here actually pretty soon. I'm going to be heading back to a concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Hey.
There's nothing you can do. Yes, sir. So what you got for us, Jay? What's been the chitter chatter? What's going on with with the sneaker culture and the sneaker politics and the sneaker everything? Like what's the good word out there?
You know what, man? Like it seems that the Tokyo 5s, the hype is starting to increase as we get closer to the release date, which is tomorrow on September 27th.
Okay.
Also, a lot of people have been putting in for tons of raffles, right? I'm not gonna say a ton for me, but I put in for a few. How about yourself?
Yep, I want to say I'm in about 6, maybe 7.
Okay, I think you definitely more than me.
Yeah.
I'm in like 3.
Okay.
Right. Okay. But for me, like I said, like it just doesn't still make sense to me. Right, that we have only 40,000 pairs worldwide, but we have a plethora of stores that are doing this particular release. So for me personally, like, listen, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Do I think the kick is dope? Yes. Do I want the kick? Absolutely. But I just don't. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna chill for a second before I start throwing in like too many raffles, right? So if I catch an L tomorrow, I'll probably go down to social status and try to get into their live raffle. Outside of that, bro, I think we'll see what happens, bro. You know, I'm just not gonna come out of pocket for resale unless I get rid of some kicks to get this kick. So we'll
Smart move.
see.
That is a smart move. We got King Midas in the build.
What up,
What up,
King?
fam?
What's going
What
on?
up? What is up? All right, Jay. Makes sense. It makes sense. So I kind of touched that. I touched on a little bit of that. I went live early this morning at about 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? Just kind of going through what we've already covered in the past. You know, some sneakers coming out. Now that we've um gone a little bit later into the week and these Tokyo fives are coming out now, I'm starting to see some Black Cat fours. More pictures of those kind of cycling around, and
Yeah.
just a few of the kicks that's coming later on in the year. And I did mention that. Somebody had asked me a question. What was the question that they asked me? Was it how much am I willing to spend on some sneakers resale or something like that? The question was bouncing somewhere around there, and for lack of better words, my answer was if it's a sneaker that I really want, I'll toss some stuff. I'll toss something in order to acquire it. Exactly what you just said. So if we have to go to that resale market, it'll help cushion the blow if you know if we were to toss something, to tap that resale market for something you really want. And there's nothing wrong for that. There's nothing wrong doing that as well. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
Here goes something else that there's nothing wrong doing, because we do talk about this from time to time. So let me just throw it back in the atmosphere. Like a prime example, I'm still not sure if I'm going to keep these pink awakes yet. It's still undecided. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Jay and I both was able to hit these for retail. Um, right now, I don't know. I haven't looked at it recently, but if I took a guess, it's still a $657 shoe. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with you copping something that you don't necessarily really want neither. But if it's a shoe that's gonna have some decent resale, you can use it as trade bait. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. You pick up something now, and I'll give you a prime example. Look, if you can hit on those Travis Scotts, I mean, you can sit there all day and be like, I don't care about Travis Scott shoes. I ain't going for them because I ain't never gonna wear it. That's great. Cop that shoe for retail. It's gonna have some resale value, and you can get it for something else. That, you know what I mean? You can toss that shoe all you want to.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a pretty good strategy.
Yeah. I mean, that's just another way of like building your collect, right? I'm not speaking for Mr. Thing, but for me, I had some kicks. I appreciated them. I got rid of them because I used those to get something else that I wanted to obtain, to help me build my collection. So for you guys out there, same thing with you. If you guys are struggling and thinking like, man, I really should get rid of some pairs. Once you make up that decision, Grizzly, what's going on with your 04 Grizzly? Appreciate your family.
Grizz in the building.
Um,
What up, fam?
Once you guys look at that part and you guys make the decision, and now listen, it's your money. Do what you want to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Trust me, I'm not. But I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, if you're trying to like get your collection the way you want it, that's just an option for you guys to do. And I mean, of course, you can pay retail, pay resale, whatever the case may be. But
Right.
that's just one way I built up my collection. I mean, listen, I've had more shoes than I have now. I've gotten rid of a ton of shoes. I built my collection up, broke it back down. So it's all about your taste and preference. You know what I mean?
That is correct. That is
Mm-hmm.
correcto.
Mm-hmm.
That is correcto.
So, and so, Mr. Think, like when we talk about the sneaker culture, let's let's unpack a couple things. People, and I'm not saying everybody, but I'm putting my name in this hat. People, to include myself, have been begging for OGs for a long time. And we're starting to see the same OGs that people have been asking for so long. Now they're sitting, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you think Nike missed that train by making the community wait way longer than they should have when the iron was hot? Do you feel like besides the obvious economy, blah blah blah, all the too many sneaker releases, do you feel like that's absolutely one part of the another part why we got so much heat that's sitting nowadays. What up, Miles?
Miles in the bill. What up? What up, fam? Most definitely. I do believe that there are multiple factors. I was going to say economy because the economy does matter, right? Like what's happening right now, just in general, has a huge impact. Our economy has a huge impact on so much of what happens
Yep.
around us. I'm when I say like a huge, I'm talking about like unemployment, like everything. Everything has a huge factor on what's happening behind us. And it's like, truth be told, it's not just obviously because we focus on kind of like the niche of sneakers and fashion or whatever the case is, kicks or whatever. We kind of pointed out more like I guess in that area, in this area of our niche. But however, we're talking about people are taking less trips, less vacations. The cruise lines are hurting, hotels are hurting. You know what I mean? Like it's a huge plethora amount of things that's being impacted by this. So it's definitely not just within like the like, hey, sneaker culture is dead, because someone can tell you cruise lines are dead, and someone can tell you, you know what I mean, like all of the above. Airlines are hurting, and the whole nine yards. So it has a huge impact, across multiple industries. But to talk about the sneaker piece of it, and to answer your question, I do feel like Nike opening the vault was a good slash bad thing. We talk about this multiple times, right? Good for us, right? Good for us collectors. Where like I mentioned this last night, or should I say this morning on my live. But a lot of times when I talk about this, Jay, I have to turn around and take a look behind me because I have a lot of my shoes from this year just on display. But if we were to go back into 2023, right, and or maybe even 2024, right? So if we were to go back to ourselves in 2024 and say stuff like, would you believe me, Jay, if I told you, hey Jay, do you know in 2025 we're gonna have Black Cat threes, Flu Game 12s, SB Navy, Jordan 4 SB Navies, Rare Air threes, Grape fives, Pure Money threes, Jordan 1 UNC, Aqua 8s, Shattered Backboards, Rare Air 4s, Cave Stones, Fire Red Jordan 5s. They're all going to be sitting. Would you believe me? White
No,
cement 4s are going
I
to be
would.
sitting. I'm talking about like you'll be able to walk into a store and pick up a white cement 4. You'll be like, impossible.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't believe it.
Yeah. You know, so King said, "Hey everyone, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to these amazing channels. Mr. Think I'm Possible, J Elevate, Wear Your Kicks 26, and one pair at a time." Hey,
Yeah,
salute
yeah.
to you, King. We appreciate you, Brody.
Yeah, yeah.
Rob T. I don't know if we can blame it on the economy when yesterday Pokemon dropped 3 million UPCs yesterday out the blue at $120 each, and it sold out in an hour at one per customer, 360 milli.
Rob, let me answer that. Let me answer that. This was when the oh man, because I was actually on the phone. I was on the phone when this happened. Jay, you're gonna laugh at this one. Um, was it the flu game? It could have been flu game. All right, it could have been flu games. It could have been flu games because I was at all right. I was at JD Sports. There was this guy in front of me. Let me tell you the story. I want to say it was the flu game 12s, but I was at JD Sports and the guy in front of me. Or was it Black Metallic Fives? All right. Anyway, let me share the story. I'm at JD Sports, and there was this guy in front of me or whatever the case is. I'm standing in line, whatever, to get my kick. Right. He gets two pairs of these shoes. I only picked up one. I'm at JD Sports, and so they called next, whatever. So he went over here to the left of me, and then the next register next to him, was next, whatever. So now I'm standing next to him, and we just handed out our transaction. He got done with his transaction probably about maybe 20 seconds before I did. Whatever. I get paid up. Boom, boom, boom. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Got it in the bag. And so now I'm kind of walking out right behind this guy. As
Mm-hmm.
we're exiting the store together, keep in mind he's just a couple of steps ahead of me. His phone rings, and he answers, and I can't hear what the
Right.
what the person over the end is saying. So he's walking, and then he's like kind of throwing his hand up in the air. He got both his bags, and then he goes, no, babe. Remember I told you I was gonna pick these kicks up, right? And then he's like, nah, I know the rent's due. But I told you I was getting these sneakers. This is what I hear him saying, right? So, like I said, we're kind of walking out the same exit door because we parked in the same area, or what have you. But from the tone that I got from the conversation, from listening to just him talk, I'm gonna tell you right now, my man tapped that debit card or credit card, whatever he did, and his girl instantly saw that charge and called him, reminding him that we got to pay rent. And you just made a purchase at JD Sports, and we got rent that's due. And the reason why I'm sharing that story is just because people are buying things don't mean that they can really afford it. That's kind of the moral of the story. So I do believe, obviously, these Pokemon cards sold out in the whole 9 yards, but you never really know. You're like, what people are sacrificing. Now, hopefully, people are being responsible and just doing the right thing financially with their money, and kind of. But my man was getting his butt chewed, and that's the whole. He was. No, babe. I know. And I was like, my man done caught some kicks, man. He's getting chewed out about it.
Yeah.
So the economy still isn't like, bro, you know this. The stock market's booming. Bitcoin, cryptos are looking good. Everything's looking good, man. That don't mean that people are really doing good out there in the streets, though. That's not what it means.
King also said all sitting, and he's talking about all the kicks that you were mentioning, you know what I'm saying, for 2025. And I look at it like this too, chat. Like, honestly, this is for all the corporations, right? When we talk about the housing market, we're talking about clothes, we're talking about everything. Well, I'm talking about at this point, right? Because I'm not speaking for Mr. Think, right? I want to make that clear and concise. These companies are going to price themselves out. Here's what I mean by that, right? So, when cost goes up, people start pulling back. They start buying less, right? And the whole thing is like, because everything is so jacked up right now, people holding their money. That's a bad thing for the economy because that means money is not circulating. The only way an economy truly functions properly is when the money circulates, right? It goes from one hand to another in exchange for goods and or services, right? So we already know Vegas is like looking like crap because everybody's complaining how Vegas just honestly has just gone down really bad because people are not spending that bread, and rightfully so. So until they go ahead and fix this whole entire problem, it's the same thing with like all sneaker brands. Prices are going up, right? Those Air Jordan 17s, what, 300? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
The Bred High 85s, 250, right? And honestly, like, as much as I love the culture since I was just like knee high, it's ridiculous. As a content creator, for me, I'm trying to give you guys like the best content I can push out, but definitely the absolute truth, right? And so, because this is the industry I'm in, I would like to say, this is what I do. And so I would like to say I'm you guys' test dummy. I'm y'all test dummy. You feel me? Yeah. Like, I'm y'all test dummy, right? The Jordan 40 that video I dropped, I didn't even like. I enjoyed the kick, but I didn't like rock it outside as a style. I really took it straight to the court for y'all and gave y'all a real assessment.
Right.
That's because this is my industry.
Yo, check out Jay Elevate's video. check out Jay Elevate's video too. Like my man went to the court and he got some moves on him. Moving good, man. He moving good. Like I'm gonna tell you this right now. My knee was hurting just watching you do that spin move. Like my knee hurt. just watching you do that spin move. I was like, ooh, my right knee already buckled and gave out on me. I already fell. I went down already. I already went down.
Give me a second, y'all. I'm sorry. Something came up. Give me a second.
Oh, no, you good. You good. You good. All right. I'm going to run through some questions here to back up another thing and about what Jay said, when he was talking about, the economy. Also think about like stimulus checks. Y'all remember during the lockdowns, during the Rona and all that stuff, for the most part, we were indoors and, all that good stuff. So in order to get people, when he was talking about money cycling, that's why they handed out those stimulus checks. You know what I mean? And the true purpose of it is really just to, hey, guys, get out there. We're gonna give you some money. Go out there and spend. Let some money circulate. You know what I mean? Let it exchange from one hand to the other. Go buy something. Go have some fun. And that was also a purpose of the stimulus checks as well. Let's run through some of these. Let's run through some of these joints right here. All right. What's everyone wearing on feet this Friday night? Miles, man, that was a good question. You can see the remnants of the box here because this is what I had on feet today. I was rocking my Air Jordan 1 Rare Airs. They're actually upstairs, right by the front door because I took them off before I came downstairs. But I had Rare Air 1s on foot today, and I was rocking those with some red socks because I have my swoosh faded off to the red. So what do everybody have on foot this Friday? Josiah Keys in the build. What up? I saw your message, Josiah Keys. We were just in the middle of talking, and he already said, before I read his, he said, I still haven't got my question answered. I'm reporting for harassment at this point. Josiah Keys said, in the 3v3 game for $6,000, what kicks are you wearing for both of you to answer and why? Man, number one, Josiah Keys. Oh man, I haven't hooped in quite some time. Not like hooped, like hooped. I went out with one of my workers not too long ago and went to go shoot around, and you know what I mean. I was actually shooting pretty good that day, so some other people came up to us like, yo, want to run threes and blah blah blah, and I was like, nope. It was like, nah, OG, nah, Unc, no, you good, Unc. You can still shoot. And I was like, nope. So, to answer that question, I would actually, I would probably, I know it's gonna sound, this is gonna be a very weird take, actually, ironically, but I would probably hoop in a Jordan 1. And my why is because I know that people complain about Jordan 1s, but Jordan 1s for me are extremely comfortable because it's a flat shoe and I have flat feet. So all of my flat footers out there, let me know. But for me, flat on flat is actually very comfortable. I can tell you what's uncomfortable for me when you got a flat foot is when you put an arch into a flat foot. You're kind of forcing something to go down that's not happening. So when you got a flat foot and a flat surface, it's actually very comfortable. So I would probably hoop in something flat if that answers the question. I wouldn't do anything that have like an arch in it. That's just me personally. Let's see what Jay says when he gets back. Jordan retail price is going up. Oh yeah. So supply and demand, and let me give you guys a very, very, very unpopular take. This is just the business side of me, right? How many of y'all, whether you're self-employed like myself, or if you work for somebody else or whatever the case is, salute to everybody who's doing the thing and making money. But how many of y'all have worked for an employer, like have gone a year, 2, 3 years without asking for a raise? How many of y'all are making the same money you're making in 2025 that you made in 2022? Raise your hand and say me, right? Because ultimately what happens is it's called cost of living, right? The cost of living, everything just naturally begin to cost more. So as you make more, things cost more, so I'm not gonna say it balances out. I'm not definitely not saying that, right? We can all kind of make some more money, but like I naturally expect things to cost more because when you make more, things just naturally cost more. Our goal is to make this much but only spend this much. That's always the goal, is to be ahead of it. Unfortunately, what happens is it's kind of this way. You're kind of chasing the cost of living. So just as you get that raise, boom, the cost of living goes up and you're like, nah. That's typically how it happens, right? But the goal is to be ahead of the curve, right? So you want to make more, then cost of living goes up. You want to make more and the cost of living, but typically what happens is you're kind of chasing it, you know what I mean? And yeah, so naturally speaking, the sound of paying $185 for a Jordan 1 is insane. It's absolutely insane, but
Mm.
but $185, and within the next year or two it'll be 190, and however how many years down the line we'll be paying 220 for a Jordan 1. And if we're paying 220 for a Jordan 1, what are we paying for a Jordan 4? Oh, real quick, Jay, since you're back, um, where's it at? All right, right here. Josiah Keys. I already answered this question. He said, in the 3v3 game for $6,000, what kicks are you wearing for both of you to answer and why? I already told him I would rock a Jordan 1 because I got flat feet and flat shoes are very comfortable for me. So flat on flat will be something that I would rock.
I'm gonna rock the best kick in my opinion. For me, would be the Kobe Protro 6 or the No, I'm gonna rock the Kobe Protro 6. I think the Kobe Protro 6 to me is the best sneaker when it comes to like playing wise, when it comes to the grip. Also because of the way it absolutely grips your ankle in. I mean, like this right here, like I'm telling you, man, like you got the 6, right? You got the 8. Like I'm talking about grippy, bro. I'm talking about, and I'm not even stunting. I'm really talking about the way this shoe, both of these kicks perform on the court is amazing. Especially this one right here. Especially the way it grips your ankle and it just lock you in.
Right.
That's what I'm going with. In my opinion.
Right. No doubt. Solid kick.
Yeah.
Solid kick.
So, I know, Chad, I had to go downstairs and help out with some stuff right quick, man. But I see Sig, he said, my ASS ain't got no health insurance. I ain't playing ball like that, laughing out loud.
Hey, Sig, I'm trying to tell you, I'm right there with you. So Jay, I was sharing with them. I went shooting around one of my guys, one of my workers, and some other people came over and tried to say, yo, Unc, let's run some threes or whatever. And I was like, no. Nope.
No. I'm not doing that.
No, I'm good. Y'all can go ahead and play. I'm just shooting around. No, Unc, you still got it. I see your shots wet and blah, 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 blah. No. 45.
And that's final.
45. Y'all are like 18, 19, 20 years old. No. Y'all can have some fun. No.
I respect it.
Hey, Alex, I'll take no for 500. I'm not about to come out here and be messing my knees and my back up. Nope. That was hilarious.
Hey, hold on. John, you are retarded, dude. John said Jay was looking like a buff Mike Bibby.
Yo, I can see the Mike Bibby. Yo, John, that's a good one. I can see Mike Bibby up in there. Yeah, Jay. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Jay had his tank top on. His junk was like this. Jay's out there hitting the spin moves and whatnot. Came up with the reverse. I was like, okay, Jay. Matter of fact. He said
I look like Mike Bibby.
Matter of fact, hold on. Nope. Hold on a second. John is so on point.
Hold on. So I look like a skinny Uncle Fester? That's what goddamn Mike Bibby look like.
No, not skinny. He said buff, sir. He said buff.
I was repping to an Uncle Fester, like a skinny version of Uncle Fester, but I love it, Chad. I love y'all, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Mike Bibby was he was sweet on that court, bro. He was so smooth on that court. Bibby was fire, bro. And King just said, I'm rocking the Kobe 3 Protro EP Halo to play basketball. King, salute, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
Salute.
Nah, hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Hold up, Jay, because hear me out. I definitely want people to watch your video. I want y'all to tune in to Jay Elevate. I'm going to show you a little clip, but what I really want you to do is, all right, y'all know that we are on the road to monetization, so I want Jay to get the credit for y'all watching this content. So y'all do me a favor. Sorry, I just burped in your ear. Y'all do me a favor. After the stream, go to Jay Elevate, check out his video.
Salute, man.
Let me know if you can hear this. Can you hear the sound? All right, so I don't know how to get the sound going. I honestly don't know how to get the sound going, but I guess for now we can just watch. He said a buff Mike Bibby. Look at Jay. Okay.
I thought it's hilarious. John got me rolling over here. And that was only on one try.
What?
Yeah, one take.
What?
Your boy used to hoop a lot.
What? All right. That's enough because I actually want to watch the whole thing. All right. That's enough.
I appreciate it, Mr. Think. I appreciate it.
That's enough. But yeah, the shot's wet, man. I was like, man, that's impressive. That's impressive. My man out there doing suicides. He was out there hitting the suicides.
But and to your point again, that's why I said like before I had to like help out with some stuff. Chat, listen. Purple Haze is just ridiculous because this dude had to emphasize protein. And listen, this guy is just he is so retarded too. This
Oh, I love it. Perp, what up?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Man, I love it.
But
Kick Knowledge in the build. What up, fam?
What up, Kick?
Oh man.
Pink said, but them Jordan 40s low key fire, so it's a win-win. Yeah. Honestly, bro, I do want to say this, man. Nike, it's about doggone time Nike gave Jordan his due respect when they gave us higher tech. They improved the technology, the specs on the kick. It grips really good to the court. It's about time because let's be honest, Jordan is Nike's number one guy. He is their number one bread and butter. And they have not given any upgrades, even though we have beautiful Jordan silhouettes, but there's been no upgrades to the tech. That Jordan 40, it performs, bro. I give it all credit. Salute to Nike. About time.
Nice. So that shoe fits true to size?
Yes, for me, it fits true to size. Okay. I will say if you have a wide foot, I would highly advise you guys to go a half size up. Right.
Makes sense.
What up, Q?
A Sneaky Tyler. Q in the build. What it do, y'all? What up, Q? Yeah, Tyler, you heard him. Wide foot because my man Tyler, his feet is like this. So you might wanna half a size it up there, Ty. You might just wanna.
Man. Oh man. Hilarious. King said pin the video. All right. I you know what? When you say pin the video, just I got you. I got you, King. I'm gonna put it in that joint. He also said Jay definitely not missing leg days. No, bro. Actually, I worked on legs yesterday.
Nice.
I did legs yesterday.
Nice. I remember a video, old video that I made. It's my Jordan 1 CMFTs, right? I made a video about those kicks or whatever the case is. I showed I showed a clip of the shoes on foot, whatever the case is, and like this dude commented. He was like, yeah, like so something about dude is built, but he skipped a leg day or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? And I was like, thanks for checking my legs out, man. Cool. That was my reply back to him. Was like, hey man, thanks for checking out my legs. I mean, I was trying to show you a sneaker, but if you're here for the legs, then cool. Thanks for tapping in.
Right. Hey, Jonathan, he said that 1/2 inch vertical though. Sheesh.
Oh nah. Jay got more than a 1/2 inch vertical. His vert is more than a 1/2 inch.
He said, boy, got that 1/2 inch vertical.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yo, Truth said, man, where do you go? Let me know where you hooping at. He'll pull up. Oh, where were you at?
So I was right, probably like 5 minutes away from my crib where I hoop at. Cause Kicks, you and I both in Tampa, bro. We both in Tampa. I hoop everywhere.
Yeah, that's dope. That is dope.
Yeah, we could do it, man. Like I love hooping.
Yeah, man. I had to catch y'all on them lanes. That's where I'll be at. I'll be out there bowling. Where you at? What you looking like? Where you at?
I'm done laughing at John. This dude said Purple Haze body like Ginobili, arms like Dwight Howard. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Perp ain't no joke, man.
Yeah.
Perp ain't no joke.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Perp. Hey, his arm workout is stupid.
Perp ain't no joke.
Yeah, his arm workout is stupid, y'all.
Oh man. Okay. King might have said we need a 2v2 game. You two versus Perp Hayes and Where Your Kicks 26. Let's run it.
Oh, dang, King.
Oh man, that would be very interesting, to be honest with you.
It would be.
That would be very interesting.
It would. Perp don't hoop though. Perp play baseball, y'all. He played baseball and he played football.
So, let me share one more thing. Let me share one more thing with y'all. So, when I went shooting around with my worker, like I said, we just throwing some shots up, whatever. I was actually shooting pretty good. Well, my worker was like, "Yo, man, I still can't dunk yet, right?" So I was kind of giving him some pointers on how to jump and stuff like that. And he's actually fairly tall. He's probably Evan is about like 6'2", so he's definitely he should be able to dunk. Well, anyway, I had showed him the power of, and my coach showed me this a long time ago. So I showed him the power of a vertical jump, right? So I stood underneath. Now keep in mind, I'm 45 years old. I stood underneath the rim and just showed him my vertical, and I grabbed the rim with one hand and I grabbed the hand with two hands. I grabbed the rim with two hands, and this is off of a vertical. And I think after I did that was when the kid's like, "Yo, let's run some threes or whatever." And I was like, "Nah, no." But when it comes to jumping, my coach told me this a long time ago, right? For the shorter guys, the tall guys, whatever, man, tall guys can just run and just leap, right? Your legs are your springs. And whenever you coil up a spring, right, the more you coil, the more bounce, the more release you have, right? So when you're a shorter guy, when I was in high school, all of these little guys, these small Puerto Ricans used to be able to dunk, bro. They used to, all of them. These guys are like 5'2", and they were able to, like Nate Robinson's, and all of them were able to dunk a soccer ball. It's funny, they were dunking soccer balls because I don't think they were able to really hold a basketball, but all of them were able to get up there and dunk on a 10-foot rim. But if you watch a smaller guy jump, he doesn't just run and just jump. He runs and he squats down to the floor, and it's like boing, and they just spring up. They just spring up in the air. So it's all in the legs.
That's true.
It is in the legs.
That's true.
That was the moral of the story. I'll be a little long-winded with my stories, but it's in the legs.
Yeah.
It's leg work. Yo, what up? Wild Boy in the build. What up? What's good?
Yeah. John said sometimes you gotta work the legs. They just don't bulk up.
Yo, hey, John, pause. But John is a big boy, man. 308. I was able to dunk one hand at 6'2", 308. That's impressive, fam.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, that is impressive. That was very impressive.
Kicknology said, "Come hoop at my church, fam. You gotta hit my line. We hoop every Monday and Thursday." Hey, Kicknology, yeah, for sure, bro.
Yo, that's
For
dope.
sure.
That is dope.
Josiah Key said, "I'll catch y'all at the pool volleyball." I like that. I like that.
Pool volleyball.
I never heard of Foster Barbershop, John. Where they located at, bro? Are they in Louisville? You gonna foul. Oh my gosh. Chat, y'all lit, boy. Y'all lit. Oh, he said Foster's a staple in Tampa. No, bro. I never heard of him, bro.
Hey, Tyler, quick question for you. I got a question, and I mean this because look, I got another story. When did you start getting facial hair? When did you begin to get facial hair? I'm curious. Good friend of mine, his name is Jovan. Jovan, freshman in high school. Now you know how it is. When you're younger, you always want to look older, right? So freshman in high school, my boy Jovan had the straight beard. Everything was connecting. He had the beard, everything. I mean, the joint was looking good because he used to be able to get us alcohol because he looked he looked grown, right? Keep in mind, we're like 14 years old. The problem was back then, a freshman in high school, we were kind of all the same height. We were in like a 5, whatever. By the time I hit senior year, I had like this overnight growth spurt. I mean, I hit 6'3" just out of like literally overnight. It was crazy how it happened. My pants wouldn't fit me and all that stuff. I had like, and all of us grew. All of us hit the 6 foot club and up, except for Jovan. He stayed right at like 5'6" or 5'7". So I think he was fully matured when he was like 14 years old. That's just the way it worked out for him.
Yeah,
but he stayed the same height, bro.
Yeah. So
I'm just curious how old he was when.
Yeah. I still don't have a full beard.
I had nothing, bro. Baby face. I had nothing.
Look, I still can't get a full beard. I look like a willow tree, bro. Just dangling.
You see, look. He said that's crazy. I didn't even get peach fuzz of a mustache till I was like 25. You see what I'm saying? though?
Yeah.
So you were still growing. My boy Jovan, he was cooked at 14 years old, bro. He was done. Like I said, it looked cool. It looked cool when we were 14. And then, senior year, we're 18. We were looking down at him like, yo, why you still down there, player? Oh, snap. Okay, yeah. Grizz said he was probably 18. Yep.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yo, John needs to be stopped. This man needs to be stopped. Oh snap.
Yo, I'm over here dying, bro. I'm seriously dying. I'm dying. Y'all are hilarious, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey John, now you got me. I'm just thinking of some 80s like music, boy. Hey, Purpose crazy. Purpose said drop the eggplants in the chat. Oh my gosh. 04 Grizzly said I could get a full goatee and and underneath my neck, but I'm patchy on my side. Oh my gosh. Sneaker Talk Radio, dying laughing official. Hey, the official Wild Boy SK said there's a kid in my school who had a bald spot on the back of his head. I felt so sorry for the kid. Dang.
Yeah.
It happens, bro. It's life. It is what it is. Hey John, if you do stand-up comedy, let us know, bro. Like you gotta record it, bro. If you coming down here, man, I'm coming to check you out, man. For real, for real.
That man is out of control.
Hey, I'm over here laughing like
all right. He said
what?
18, nothing special. All right. We got a couple of 18s in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. My little brother's woofing, bro. Like my little brother, he like this. And look at me.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is dope. That is dope.
Too funny, y'all. Too funny.
That is dope.
So, Mr. Think, so like these kicks, bro. We have seen a lot of sneakers lately being popped up, at least on IG, showing like Air Jordan 4s, Armani years are being sold and being bought at Burlington Coat Factory, bro.
Yes, sir.
I was shocked when that one guy but he took the whole entire line of a rare Air 4s, right? And those Armani years, and he filled them up in the cart and literally took them. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on that? Do you feel like this is a good sign for us sneakerheads? Like this is like a truly good sign, or do you feel like, hey, this is kind of an issue?
It's a little bit of both, right? I think it's a good sign for the consumer, right? It's a good way to express that if you exercise a little bit of patience, especially for 2025. I don't know where 26 is going to take us yet and how that's going to look, but at least look in 2025, man, you have a little bit of patience. Not only has this been the year of retail, but this has been the year of below retail. And I have this little saying, if you can cop a kick below retail, you winning. That is you winning all day. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So having a little bit of patience and seeing maybe your favorite kick end up at a thrift store or Ross or TJ Maxx or Burlington Coat Factory or whatever you picking up these kicks from, that is a major win. That is a major win, and even at the outlets. But y'all gotta be careful at outlets. Y'all know this, but I'm gonna say this for people that don't. You got to be careful at outlets because you can go to an outlet, and if you don't know, if you're not really in tune to the industry, you'll be picking up a kick for retail at the outlet, which is disrespectful.
Yep.
Which is disrespect. This is just my 2 cents, right? I'm not pulling this from nobody, from like nobody or nowhere. If you go to an outlet, the minimum you should at least be able to save the taxes of wherever you live at or whatever the case is. At minimum, you should get 10-15% off. Just because it's at an outlet, it should automatically be on sale. Whatever that sale is going to be, whatever, but it should automatically be on sale. But you should not be going to an outlet and paying full price. That's disrespectful.
Facts.
That's just my 2 cents on it.
Facts. Yeah. So when I did a Tampa outlet mall, right? And during that live, I showed you guys they had Armani Air Jordan 4s. They had these joints right here. They had a ton of them.
Yeah.
They were sitting. I was like, holy macaroni.
How much were they going for, Jay? Do you remember?
I think they were, if my memory serves me correctly, I think it was like $149.99, like $150 or something like that. I think that was the price I saw when I went live. And I was like, wow. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get it, y'all. Trends change, times change, but at the end of the day, like we said, when the economy starts going down, when money not circulating, that's a bad look, and rightfully so. You definitely need to have a roof over your head and food on the table. So that's what's really important. King, it was a steal. But I also look at it, King, like this. A lot of people say they didn't like that Air Jordan, that Armani Year 4. Gotcha. They didn't like that Armani Year. People say they didn't like the color. A lot of people said that they cannot rock this colorway. This is too hard to rock. I don't understand how.
Let me see that kick real quick, Jay. Do you got union laces in there? What do you got?
You know it.
Ooh.
I left the union laces in here. Yep.
Okay.
And I didn't. The other shoe, I just left the regular lace in there.
Yep.
So I like the way it looked that way, to be quite frank with you, right? And so, it is what it is. I mean, then look, like right here. Can I show this to y'all real quick?
Yeah. You want main screen? There you go.
Someone else was showing. Look at this right here, chat.
Got you.
Let me see.
You might have to zoom in.
Check this out. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. I want you guys to take a look at this. Can you guys see?
Yep.
All right, here you go. He said at Burlington. He caught these joints at Burlington. Right? Look at this guy right here.
So recently people have been finding sneakers you don't expect to find at Burlington Coat Factory. So I'm going to show you some of the finds. Someone found the Bread 4s for only $40. Found some Yeezy Wave Runners for only $29. PSG 4s for only $44. The Bloodline Jordan 1s for $60. A pair of some SB Dunks for only $40. The Craft 4s, but size 17 for only $100. So recently people have been finding sneakers you don't expect to find at Burlington Coat Factory. So I'm going to show you.
Like it's interesting, chat. It's interesting. It really is. And I was just like, I'm shocked because a lot of us thought that a lot of this stuff was fake. And I'll be honest with you, I was on I sent the pictures to Mr. Think Purple Haze and of course Wear Your Kicks as well. They had the Air Jordan 2s there, right? I would have picked them joints up, but it was a 10.5. I was like, nah, I need that 11. But I was like, wow. Now listen, hear me out. We already know Burlington Coat Factory. We know you gotta double check to see if it's legit because we already know there's some fake foamies out there that they be selling, right? Them fake foams. But these is real Jordans. And listen, it is what it is. I'm not mad. It just shows you how trends are changing. And how all brands need to go ahead and start lowering these prices. I'm talking about all brands. I'm just not talking about Nike. I'm talking about all brands. If you go ahead and you buy 2 kicks per month, an average cost of $250 because add in taxes. Let's just say generally $250. That's $500 a month. Am I wrong?
Times that by 12 for the year.
I mean, am I wrong? Tell me.
I mean, I look, for somebody, that's a car note, man.
See what I'm saying? So people like, yo, this ain't, it's not becoming feasible anymore. John said he got the Red Air Force and the bread size 17 for him. Yeah. But see, John, you got a good hustle, bro. That's why 90% of your kicks are free. You got a great hustle because you're able to go ahead and get out and get product for people. So, salute to you, bro. That's fire for real.
I agree.
Salute to you.
It's a business. I agree.
Yeah, it's a business. Salute.
Yep.
You can supply the demand that people need. And guess what? I'm not mad at you, bro. Salute.
Yeah, man. I do see them clearing out some stock. Whenever these kicks end up over there. You got to make space for the new stuff. 2025 have been it's been a very unique year. So, it's really difficult to see or forecast that if 26 is going to be exactly the same, because we've kind of discussed this too multiple times, whether it's us doing our lives or one pair at a time, particularly speaking about stock numbers. You know what I mean? Donald Mays in the bill. What up, D?
What up, Donald? Salute to you.
And at any point in time, Nike can turn around and just give us low stock numbers, and I think that would have an impact on how these kicks are going to move. Now, granted, we did get a lot. This year, we got a lot.
We got a lot.
Got a lot. But just to kind of prove a point, right? flu game 12s, right? All Nike had to do was just turn around and give us 5,000 pairs. That's all they had to do. Give us 10,000 pairs. Matter of fact, the Air Jordan 1 High 85, the 85 hybrid could have been a good indicator of the whole 10,000 theme.
Yeah.
Every kick that white cement 4s, 10,000. Grape 5s, 10,000. Flu games, 12,000 to 10,000. You know what I mean? Black Cat 3s, Pure Money 3s, everything that's sat. Everything that's sat. Air Jordan 1 UNC, 10,000.
Yeah.
And watch all of these kicks that's currently available right now. That's readily available. Aqua 8s, everything that's available right now. Watch these things start moving because it's just low stock.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
And the hype will be there on every one of these kicks that's sitting right now. The hype will be sitting right there because then it'll be hard to get.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Fire Red 5s, 10,000.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Donald May says, hey, Donald, I'm in Dallas a lot, bro. So definitely next time, bro, we'll link up. Like I'm always in Dallas, bro. Ken Norton in the bill. What up, fam?
Ken Norton, what up, man? You guys on any Virgil joints? Nope. Pre got some, don't he?
Yeah, Pre got a couple. I had one and I got rid of it, Crane. I got rid of it. I just didn't. I wasn't vibing with it. You know what I mean? The official, I need Washington gear, and we loaded with Bengals and Colts here. Hey, John says you in Louisville, Kentucky. You in Louisville, right? Let me y'all be thinking I'm just a Nike guy, right? And I be like, you know what? Shit, y'all, you know, y'all right. Who got these though? Who got these right here? Who got these Adidas, man? Who got them joints? Come on now, chat. Louisville, bruh. Come on, man. We more than just Nike over here. Who got them Louisville joints?
Hey, Cran, let me answer this question right here. I actually think this is a very good question, and it's non-related to shoes right here. Check this out. Any advice on how to make a good impression? What do you say about that, Jay? I actually think this is a very good question.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You know, you have to be yourself. You have to be yourself because at the end of the day, if you're gonna not be yourself, you're gonna pretend to be somebody you're not. It's not gonna work. If someone does not value who you are, then that's fine. Walk away because you have to be true to yourself. And I'll be honest with you, Crane. So what? Someone is beautiful, bro. So what? The question is, can you deal with that person later on down the line? They can be like the most beautiful thing in the world, but they can just have an ugly soul, bro. And I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm just saying you have to be yourself. And guess what? If they don't like who you are, then guess what? It's a billion people on this planet. Somebody else gonna want you. I'm just gonna keep it a beam. Move on.
I would like to piggyback off of that and chat. I would like y'all to tap in as well. John, I'm gonna get to you because yes, the answer is yes. I do agree with that. Let me bring that back up. I agree with that. Be you, be yourself. Be authentic, be organic, just be yourself. But I do want to add on to that. Be gentle, be kind, be respectful, be loving, man. Like all of that. Like straight up, like all of that. Because in all reality, we have to be what we seek. So let me give you an example. What does that mean? This is what that means. If I want more friends, let's say I don't have a lot of friends, right? So I want friends. I want people to be my friends. If I want friends, I have to show myself to be friendly. Do that make sense? I got to be friendly if I want friends. Man, I can't be walking around here with my face all twisted up, having like this major attitude, trying to figure out why nobody like me. I can't be walking around here like, man, I don't like this, I hate that, and then griping and complaining all day long, got your face all twisted up. but you're trying to figure out why nobody want to be around you.
Yeah.
That energy is off. You see what I'm saying? So we also have to be what we seek. You know what I mean? Just as an example. So yes, be authentic, be organic, just be yourself. And if your natural self is a little bit off, like I'm talking about when I say off, I'm talking about like bad energy, man, and then change that energy up. You feel me? I'm saying that out of love. You know what I mean? But no, it doesn't depend on, well, you got to put these Travis Scotts on your feet. You know what I mean? No, and no, you don't.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yep.
That's just my 2 cents on it. I think that was a very good question, to be honest with you.
Absolutely. One more thing. I'll be honest with you, Crane. Someone, if they really want you, they're gonna like you at your worst, but they're gonna definitely salivate over you at your best. I digress.
All right. So look, John backed that up. Be natural, and eye contact is a key, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like that. Gotta forgive too. Forgiveness. Yes, forgiveness is key. Yeah.
That's facts.
Don't be afraid to put yourself out there a little bit. What's the worst that can happen? You know. Hey, Grizz, let me share something with you. All right. I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet. Me and one of my brothers back home, he lived in the Bronx. His name is Shah. Shah and I, we were like little playboys back in our day, back in high school, right? Man, we used to do this for fun. We would get on train. We would ride the E train from Jamaica Avenue all the way out to the Chambers, like the World Trade Center. And while we were on the train, this is back when we used to be able to walk through the train cars back in New York, right? You used to walk through the cars. And we call it bagging girls, man. We were bagging chicks I'm talking about for fun. I'm talking about for practice, bro. We'll be on a train ride from Queens to Manhattan, and we just trying to see who can get the most numbers. We will talk to everything on the trains just for practice. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So we used to have this mindset. Whenever we saw a girl that was cute, whatever, you know, that we was feeling, watch this. We already don't have her number. We already don't have her name. We already not going on a date with her because we don't know nothing about her. So if you look at somebody and you like, yo, I like her, she's pretty, whatever, that's my style, that's my, you know, whatever, and you want to be all tight-lipped and you're just sitting on the train and she looks at you and smile, you look at her and smile, then her stop comes up, she gets off and walk off. It was already a no. The answer was a no. It was a no. So if you holler at her and she tells you I got a man or whatever the case is, I'm not interested, it's still a no. You had nothing to lose. Now someone's gonna be like, yeah, well, your pride, man, leave your pride out. Put that to the side, man. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You gotta take your shot, man. You gotta shoot the ball. Shoot the ball.
Yep.
You might airball, but you took the shot. And that's the most important part, is that you took the shot. Because eventually we know what happens, man. When you keep shooting, Jay, it's gonna go in, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go in for sure.
It's gonna go in.
It's gonna go in. Yep.
All right, my bad, y'all. My bad. I be on it.
He said, bro, I ain't got no game when it comes to that stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. It's all good. You know, it's all good. He said, Crane said, I got another one. I moved to a new city like 2 years ago and having a tough time making guy friends. Is there a good place to hang out to make one good dude friends? Hey, bro, honestly, Crane, for me, things have to come natural, bro. Things just have to come natural. Like Mr. Thinking Ourselves, it came natural. You see what I'm saying? Like it happens. And so sometimes, honestly, it's not a bad thing to kind of be solo for a little bit. It definitely allows you to get some clarity and to really know who you are, to be quite frank with you, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. Remember, I said be what you seek. So, like, let me just give you an example, and you can answer this in the chat, or you don't have to. So, let me just give you an example. Let's just say you like to play chess, right? Then join a chess club or meet up with other people that play chess and start developing buddies or friends within that area where you're very comfortable about. Here goes another thing when it comes to confidence, right? I do not, this is just me. I do not like speaking on things that I don't know about. So when it comes to conversations that I'm going to be actively involved, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be sitting here having some deep conversation with anybody who knows a lot about rocket science and stuff like that. It's not my field. It's not what I know. I will let you speak, right? So even when it comes to breaking the ice, especially when it comes to literally anybody, this is male or female. Let me share something with you. When it comes to like handling with people, I'm really good when it comes to like dealing with people. People love talking about themselves. Remember this. People love, so you might not want to talk too much about yourself to someone else, but people love talking about this. So it's a very good icebreaker. A very good icebreaker. Wow, I like your nails. You have really nice nails. Where do you get your nails done at? Oh, I go to this nail salon over here, this and the third, and blah 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 blah. People love talking about themselves. They just do, because people are comfortable talking about themselves. It doesn't make them feel awkward, because if there's anything you do know about yourself. I might not know, which planet is the biggest or how far it is from the sun. I might not know that type of stuff, but I know me. I'm comfortable talking about myself. So
Yeah.
that's another good icebreaker. It's a good conversation starter. Have someone speak about themselves. You have a lot of purple on, and purple looks good on you. What's your favorite color?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Great information, Mr. Think. For real, for real. Stinker Tolerator says solitude and time by yourself can really be beneficial to help yourself learn who you are. Facts, bro.
Yes.
That's powerful, Sneaker Tyler Radio. Bro, you guys more than deserve the sub. Thank you from the heart. We
Hey man,
appreciate that.
honestly, that was a good question. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah,
That
it
was a good question.
was. Absolutely.
That was a good question.
Yep. John says strong words with that. As a younger guy, I really appreciate you guys like older brothers. Salute to you, Sneaker Tyler. Salute to your family, to
Man, all day,
everybody
man.
out there.
100%.
For real, for
100%.
real.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to everybody who is tapped in. Shout out to everybody who is tapped in.
Yeah,
man.
Y'all the MVPs, man. Y'all are the MVPs. Trust me.
Y'all
guys
are
really
the MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick. Okay. Ohio said, I hate talking about myself. LOL. I feel more comfortable listening and giving others compliments. Ohio, Jay, let me speak in this. And this is gonna be very, very, very quick.
Do you think?
For the past 7, maybe 8 years, let me tell you something that I do. And this is as long as I leave the house. Every time I leave the house for the past 7 or 8 years, I'm talking about consecutively, this is in a row, I always give at least one person every day a real, genuine compliment, no matter what it is. I can be at the gas station and I'll look over and see a nice ride, and I'll be like, "Hey, brother, nice ride. I like it. I like your car." And he's like, "Oh yeah, thanks. Go looking." I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, that thing is nice." I always give a person, at least one person, every day, at least one, a real, genuine compliment. It's something that I've just gotten into the habit of doing years ago, and I do it every single day, literally every day. But I'm not just talking about something like nice hair, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like a real compliment. I compliment at least one person every single day. Every day.
Yeah. So for me, my goal is to make at least one person smile. That's just my goal, right? Because smile is a good it releases good endorphins. It's good. It's a good stress reliever, and most importantly, it's free. It's free.
It is.
It's free, and you can't beat something like that. You know what I mean? You just can't. So what's a good side hustle in 2025? Ooh.
Let me answer that. I'm gonna answer it right now. It's easy. What do you like to do?
Wear your kicks. He said, yeah, that ASS is a juicy deal.
What are you doing, Lou? What are you up to?
This guy.
Oh, what are you up to?
Rob T, I appreciate that. Jay
Oh,
Elevate, I want to compliment you on your live. Goodbye, outro. Oh my, hey, Ohio, you was crazy, boy. He said, "Oh, I'm laughing out loud." My God.
OF. Yeah, don't fall for that, Jay. That he's trying to get you to say the N-word. That ain't nothing new. Matter of fact,
No, I peeped him.
he's on your page. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go onto your channel and I'm gonna boot him. That's what I'm gonna do.
No. We got Sneaker Tyler right in the build. He can go ahead and we got some riches
I'm going
out
on.
there.
I'm going to boot him.
He said he done. We got Sneaker Tyler right in the build.
I want to get him first.
It's all good. It's all good. Hey, 11:22, bro. Hey, man, we want to tell you thank you, man. We appreciate you for being here.
Nah, I don't appreciate you. Beat it.
But
hey, Grizzly, he's trying to get us to say the N-word.
Yeah.
We're not going to entertain that. I don't appreciate him. Beat it. I'm not going to be as nice as Jay is. Right now, in this world, there's a lot of division. There's a lot of evil. There's a lot of hate. And there's a lot of confusion. And God is not the author of confusion. So if you want to come in here being silly, I ain't standing for it anymore. This ain't the place. This ain't the platform. You are entering our space.
Yeah.
So I'm going to boot you. I'm being a nice guy.
Hey, 11:22. I'm going to tell you, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I just hope the hole that pushed you out sucks you back in, bitch. Play with me if you want, guy. Fuck
yeah.
Fuck out of here.
We ain't doing that. Dom, what up, man? What's good? What's good with you? All right, so Jay, let's briefly. I know we talked about this a lot, right? But look, let's face it. Tomorrow, man, we got some kicks dropping tomorrow. All right, we got a kick dropping tomorrow. So, let's take a look at these Tokyo 5s, man.
Yeah,
let's pull them out. Let's see what the resale is looking like. Was it yesterday when we went over where the raffles, or was that the day before? My days get a little mixed up.
Bro, we've been talking about raffles every time we jump on anyway. So
yeah, that's true. That part. So let's take a look. Let me I'll let you hold it down for a second. Let me pull up some GOAT action here.
Gotcha. Ed Grizzly, it's all good. Yeah, I called it, but yeah, Mr. Think was way faster than me, man. He called it, man. It's all good. It's love, man. Sam Ray GT on the bill. What's going on with you, fam? How you living, man? Rob T was appreciate Ray, that, Rob. Brother? Appreciate that, man. Ohio, I did not get the email for those 17s. Nope. The Infinite 17s. I didn't get an email, bro. No. Did anybody in the chat hit those Infinite 17s? Because I didn't get the email. Now you got me looking real quick. I'm like, no, bro. Roscoe, salute to you, fam. We appreciate you, man. Yes, Sam Ray GTR asking the chat to please smash that like button. I appreciate that,
man. We appreciate that, man. Thanks for everybody who has tapped in, who is tapped in. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
appreciate that. All right, man. Look, I got these things pulled up. All right, we're on GOAT, and we will also check StockX as well. So let's go ahead and start with a size 8. So we're sitting here in the 321s. Remind me again, what are these retailing for again?
215.
215. All right, so these are retailing for 215. And then the size 8 men's we're looking at here, we're at 321, 8.5, 351. So we'll look like we're holding 350s, 348, 359, 364. So it's starting to go up a little bit as we get into the larger sizes. Size 11, 368, 11.5, 385, size 12, 390, You know that 12 and a half is always that unicorn there.
Yep.
455 and then 400, 405, 413. Going up to a size 14. I know we got some big-footed people in the chat here. We're looking at 412. So bigger sizes, we're averaging about 400. Smaller sizes, we're the 380s to down to, let's call it 320s. So they're not holding anything crazy right now, you know, which is good because regardless of what these prices are looking at right now, when tomorrow comes, there's no need to panic, there's no need to freak out. When tomorrow comes and people hit on this shoe, when people get this shoe in hand, they will put them up for sale, and these prices will come down. They will come down. Now, what they're going to come down to, I don't know, but there's no need to panic. If you don't hit on this shoe, you don't have to panic and just start running over here to Flight Club, StockX, and Go or whatever, and just start buying. Give it a second. The prices will dip.
Yeah.
They will dip. All right, John always got orders in. My bad, Jay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. No, my bad. Go ahead, finish up.
No, you good. You good. I'm good.
So you know what's interesting, right? You know, some of us in the chat said they heard 20,000 pairs. Some of us, just like me, we're hearing 40,000 pairs worldwide. But if you look at the resale value on this Air Jordan 5, I think there's more than 40,000 pairs out there. That's what I believe. Because usually when we talk about pairs that are like 40,000 pairs, right? 30,000 pairs, though the resale is clearly like in somewhere around that 450, 400 price tag, not like this. And if the numbers are true, then that kind of tells me maybe the community isn't feeling this silhouette nearly as much as certain people are hyping it up to be. So what do y'all think about that? Yep, see, John, same thing. He said, I heard 40K. Ohio said, I'm surprised it's not special packaging for the 5s. Sticker Tyler Radio, I can't believe I'm passing on the yellow kick. Sheesh. But the LeBron pack drop was super unexpected. It was a priority. I think it's probably a solid 60K. What John is saying, plus saving for that LeBron 40K, where your kicks, it's not the color. It's the color, not the numbers. Ooh. Okay, where your kicks are you saying it's the colorway? Wow. But see, here's the thing where, like, there's a nice amount of people who says that the Tokyo 5 is a grail. But then there we go. Every week there's a grail. Yeah. Ohio said, I heard under 10K. I think that came from people trying to hype them up for resale.
Yeah, they want to get their pair sold for sure. Yeah, people want to get their pair sold. Joel just sent me a hate to lose. He just sent me a run fair for Soul Play. EQL equal out for Soul Play. ATL. Just a heads up, never raffle that's open.
Shout out to hate to lose, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, let me ask you a question. It's an EQL because I thought Soul Play was, well, I think Soul Play is doing an in-store raffle as well then, if I'm correct.
Let me click on it and go to it. Yep. It's equal.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, sir.
That's sweeter than bear meat.
Sweeter than bear meat. Launch closes in 13 hours, 9 minutes, and 57 seconds. So yeah, we're good.
So that website chat is soulplayatl.com. Shout out, man. That's great info. Okay, you gonna hop on in a quick sec. Rob T says that low resale may be affected by a Japanese release of 20K and it didn't do as well there as it will here. So, you know, he's asking that question. And you know, Rob T, that's interesting, bro. Because I didn't know that the silhouette did not do well over there in Japan. Oh, I didn't hear any news about it, really.
I don't remember. I could be getting confused with the shattered backboards because I know the shattered backboards were sitting overseas, which is a very good indicator of how they were going to perform over here. Um, so yeah, I don't remember if I heard anything about that neither. Chat, let us know if you've heard how these Tokyos are moving over there. I don't think I've heard anything as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio said, "What is the significance with the yellow with the Tokyo fives? I haven't done any research on them." So he's asking about colorway on that, Jay.
Yeah. So, I'm looking that up right now. That's a great question. Um,
Or is that just the colorway of it? Um,
oh, here it is. So it says that the sneaker uses a bright yellow color, which is annoyed to the theme of Tokyo. So it's paying homage to Tokyo, is what it's saying.
yeah, that kind of goes, along the lines of that saying, sneakers don't sit, colorways do.
Yeah.
So but I don't know. There has been some chatter about these kicks. There's been some chatter about these kicks. Hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is going to be an easy cop per se. I don't really see easy when tier zero stores and you got a bunch of raffles hosting these things, and I don't know. I don't see easy cop written on this. I don't see we don't have EA coming out from JD and Champs and Finish Line and DSG. Like, we don't got a bunch of stores getting this product, so I don't necessarily see easy cop. Not to mention, since we didn't get those Travises last week, right? Are people now looking at these fives because the Travis are on hold until November? I don't know. I don't know where the temperature's at. With that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But we did see an increase. We did see a bump in price, didn't we? Haven't we?
Yeah, we
Because
seen a little bit of bump. Yeah.
we saw a little increase
Yeah.
in these fives.
It went down, then it went up a little bit, but we'll see. Am I going for the kick? Yes, I put in for multiple raffles, y'all. I put in for 3 different raffles.
Shout out to Lou. Shout out to Lou. He said, okay, so the color yellow and gold is significant to Japan because this represents power and mercy of ancient gods. Appreciate that.
Yep.
Okay, so there is a significance, to the
Mm-hmm.
colorway.
See?
Yeah. So Jay, you said you put in about what, five raffles?
I put in for 3 raffles.
Oh,
I'll
three,
probably
three.
put in for Soul Play.
Okay.
I like the kick. I want it, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man, white laces with this Air Jordan 5 Tokyo, the white laces really smacks, man. It really smacks. It really takes this kick to the next level. It make it look so scrumptious, bro.
It does look good with white laces.
Man.
It does.
Man.
It does. It does look good with white laces.
My God. My God.
Yeah, it does.
Man. And those beautiful lace locks right there, bro. Put it right in the middle, in the center of your Air Jordan 5s. Rock it with the, whoa, my God.
Yeah, Jay, you're going to be mad at me because those lace locks is coming off. Now, shout out to everybody who do rock their lace locks, and I do like the way that Jay sets his on there so that they're not flopping all over the place. So shout out to Jay the way that he handles his lace locks. But for me, they coming off.
So correct me if I'm wrong. When it comes to Jordan brand, is this the second Asian kick that we have gotten this year when it comes to Jordan brand? We had so many kicks because I know that the 2.0s.
Yeah, the Soul 2.0, the Jordan 3.
Right, the Tokyos. Chat, let me know if I'm missing
Tokyo.
something. Let me know if for Jordan brand. I'm talking about for Jordan, y'all. For Jordan. He said, "Baby pacifier." Where your kicks say this is the third. This is the third one for Jordan brand. Where your kicks?
Third. What's the third one? I'm looking behind me to see if I have it, and I probably don't.
Yeah. What's the last one I'm missing for Jordan brand?
Yeah, it's probably something I don't have because I don't see it behind me.
But yeah, so Sneaker Tyler Brady, you talking about the dunks, but not the dunks, just for Jordan brand. You're right, but I'm talking about just for Jordan, not for Nike.
Okay.
Sig, y'all going for the Shadow 10s this year? Oh, absolutely, bro. That's a must.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my name in the hat. As far as Asian community, Jordan 1 year, the Dragons.
The year
Year
the
the
Dragons came
Dragons.
out this year. Okay.
Year the Dragons. Was that? I totally missed that one.
Okay, hold on.
It sounds familiar though. It actually does sound familiar. Let me look that up as well because it sounds familiar. I didn't get those. Hey Lou, did you end up picking those up?
Yeah, let me see. Um yeah. So it looks like it was the Air Jordan 1 low. I thought that was last year. Okay. No, hey, bet up, Lou. Bet it up. So it was three to Jordan brand, not two. That's why I was like, was it one more? Okay.
Did you pull it up for me?
Yeah, Year
I
of the
want to see it.
Snake. Yeah, you right.
Oh,
Yeah,
snake.
I got you, Lou. I know what you meant.
Okay, yeah. All right, yep. Because I was about to say I actually have those Year of the Dragons. Those are the you got the dragon scales on it. I like those. Yeah. All right, no snake. I got you.
I knew what he meant. I know exactly what he meant.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It's cool.
Yep.
Year of the
I do
Snake
remember
11s
those.
also. He said, check your group chat. Let's see, Lou.
Year of the Snake 11s. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Chinese New Year. Yep. Year of the Snake. Yep. I remember these joints. Yep. So it's three. So we had three of them this year with Jordan brand
Okay.
only.
Okay. Nice. Heck yeah.
Johnny said that's the one with the leather shoestrings.
I got you. Yeah. I see it. Good looking out.
Yep. Hey, you're so correct, Ohio. So the original release was for the basketball tournament year, was designed to commemorate the Jordan Tokyo 23 basketball tournament held in the Yu-Gi-Oh Park. Yes. Yep.
Okay. Good looking out. Good
This time
looking.
next year, what resells for more? Undefeated fours? Or we talking about the Tokyo fives? Rob T, I'm gonna go with logic for me, or I'm gonna say general masses. That's better. I'm gonna go with the general masses. I believe that with the general masses is gonna be the undefeated four. But for me personally, I'm gonna go with the Tokyo Fives. I think the Tokyo Fives has a potential to outperform the undefeated fours if they sell out tomorrow. Ohio, you agree with me. You said the fives. Rob T said, I like the answer, Jay. Thanks. Salute, fam. Salute. He said, if those 11s were a high, man.
Yeah, I'm not an 11 low fan at all, to be honest with you. I'm just not, and I love 11s. I do. The next year, we're talking next year. That is a good question. Difficult. All right, for me, it's difficult to answer that question because we haven't seen the drop or the release of these Tokyo Fives yet. So I would actually like to answer this question tomorrow.
Okay. Hold on. You ready? Suspense. Doom.
No. I'm not even saying it because of that. No. I'm not even saying it
joke.
because of that. I'm just saying that because number one, we already got the undefeated fours, right? So we already seen how that release went and stuff like that. Tomorrow, after, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, there's a ton of L's tomorrow and nobody hits on these Tokyo Fives. They're scarce. That's going to increase the value of this shoe, and that will help me determine the answer after the release, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because or let's just say tomorrow, like I told you, you're in on 3 raffles. I'm in on like 5 or 6, right? Let's say I hit on 4 of my raffles and you hit on 2 of yours. Now I'm sitting there like, these things ain't as scarce, and everybody's like, got him. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll be sitting there like, yeah, it's not as scarce as it looked like it was gonna be.
Yep.
So that would, once again, that will have an influence over my answer, because then I'll be like, yeah, undefeated force.
Yeah.
So me personally, I want to see how this release goes tomorrow. That's what I would like to see.
Sam Ray GTR said 13 lows or no. Mr. Think, you like 13s. What do you think?
I am not a 13 low fan.
Yep.
I'm not.
Yep.
And I love 13s.
Yep.
Can't wait to see Mr. Think's lace swap on the Tokyos.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Jay nailed it with the white, but y'all know me. I'm gonna throw some. I just like to do it just because I'm gonna throw some crazy colors on it.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Gray was smack with that. A silver lace was smack with that. A leather silver lace. I'm just picturing I'm picturing it. I'm picturing. Wear your kicks. He says historically, a green shoe does better than yellow shoes, and 4's usually does better than 5's. I'm a 4 guy.
Yeah.
And I would say because of the hype of the 4's, yes. But 4's were not hyped up before. People hated 4's. Just like people didn't really care for 5. So, but I would say current historical matters. Current right now, wear your kicks. I agree with you, bro. But the only reason why I said the 4's because 4's are popular now. And 5's are trying to trend up. But I said for me, the Tokyo 5's because so far the undefeated QC issue definitely turned a lot of people off.
Correct. So because of what you just said, Jay and Lou, what do you think about this? Because generally speaking, I mean, he's right. 4's does better than 5's. But right now, if I was to name, and let's put the Tokyos in the mix, right? We can put the Tokyos there because that's what the original question was about. So let's take Tokyo 5. Let's do Black Metallic 5. And let's do both of the Awakes, right? The Racer Blue and the Pink. So if we take those 4 Jordan 5's, which one of those 5's would people pick over the undefeated 4's? So that I can definitely see that being one for sure. You know what I mean? So because Luz, I do agree with y'all. Generally speaking, 4's does better than 5's, but I can, depending on the person, like, because I don't know, right? Somebody in New York is gonna be like, yo, I'll take those pink Awakes over the undefeated 4's, and I can totally see that happening. So this year 5's, I've been talking about 5's. We've been getting 5's with a purpose. We haven't just been getting some crappy colorway and it's like, oh, here goes another random Jordan 5. We've been getting 5's with a purpose. So 5's have been hitting it out the park, man. Even for the ones that's sitting. I'm talking about the Fire Red 5's. I'm talking about grapes, but they're still a shoe with a purpose.
Yep. Now people are hyped up over the soft pinks, the soft pink 5's.
Yeah, I actually like that shoe, man. I'm definitely going for it. John said I just sold a metallic return for $450. What size, John? That's dope.
That is.
That's dope. That's some nice profit right there.
Salute to you, John. Yeah.
Ohio said, my issue is I don't have any yellow clothing. I really don't feel like buying more clothes for one pair of shoes. John said,
I get
Ohio, you'd be surprised. Yeah, that is true too. You actually would be surprised. You would be surprised because you can put some jeans on, some denim jeans, blue jeans with them. You can rock some black with it. You know what I mean? If you pop some black laces in there and kind of let the black, I mean, me personally, I don't own a single pair of yellow shorts or yellow pants. Nor will I be wearing that with my 5's. So there's that, right? I'm just saying I ain't gonna be all yellowed out over no Tokyo 5s. Not gonna happen. So
Let's listen. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Gray sweatpants, bro.
great, yes, great
Gray
sweats.
sweatpants with the Tokyo.
Yes,
Bro.
great sweats will smack with that. And watch this, y'all. Like no lie, I don't know what happened with me. Did this happen about maybe about 2, maybe 3 years ago? I don't know what it is. I love wearing sweats, man. Sweats are like super comfortable. I got sweats on right now. I just love wearing sweats. I'm a big sweat fan for sure. Love
I
them.
ain't mad.
Mad comfortable.
Yeah. Listen,
Yeah.
man.
Uh-huh. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black
Yep.
and yellow, black and
Yep.
yellow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Sam Ray, I read your question, man. Like we both read it. I want to address it, man. Shout out to your son. And if your son definitely
I did see that.
takes a loving to baseball, buying him those Air Jordan 4 white cement cleats would be amazing, bro.
Yes. That's what's up.
So we trust me, we reading everything. Trust me. We read.
All right. Let me address this one. He said, I like how these one super limited shoes are getting released in higher quantities. Proves what I've always said. Any Jordan with less than 1,000 pairs is something people want. Yeah, man. We have been getting blessed, and I'm sure the people that really don't like it or the people that already have them, but we definitely have been getting blessed. There's no doubt about it, man. 2025 has been a mega year, just a mega year.
Yep.
And I'm here for it.
Yep.
Sneaky Tyler said, undefeated fours really fell from grace, huh? I love them, but what do y'all think? Me personally, I think these undefeated fours is going to be a sneaker that when time goes by, I don't know if it's 2026, maybe even 2027, somebody might turn around and be like, man, I wish I would have picked that shoe up when they were sitting for 320 on GOAT and StockX and Flight Club and all that. Like, I think that's going to be a shoe that if you passed on it, eventually you're going to miss it. That's what I personally think.
Hey, see if where your kicks is in. Is where your kicks is he in the Is he waiting?
My bad, fam. I did not get a beep.
Man, you gotta turn them damn notifications on and shit.
Yo, why don't you call my phone then?
Because you doing it live, that's why.
So? No,
Man,
my bad.
listen,
My bad.
no,
Normally I get like
good.
a boop. I didn't hear nothing.
You got that shit on silent. Who's this?
Hey, man. Yo, I'll be out here going live like at 2 a.m, whispering into the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is NTIP.
Doing that. What is that shit? That ASMR or whatever that shit's called. Yeah, just making noises in that joint. Rubbing on sneakers.
Oh my gosh.
Out here rubbing on sneakers, doing the sniff sound like. Damn. Now see, that's a sinus infection. That's a sinus infection.
Oh,
nah,
snap.
but hey, chat, what's good?
What's good with you?
Chat, what's good? What's up?
Ooh.
Y'all ready for these damn shoes tomorrow? What, man?
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
How you feeling about these, man? As far as stock numbers and availability, what's your thoughts?
Listen, I really feel like the issue with this damn shoe is that damn color, bro. It's that yellow color. Like, it's throwing people off. Now, interestingly enough, someone said earlier, oh, I'm not buying a whole extra wardrobe just to rock a yellow shoe. Now, hold on a second. Did y'all do the same when it came to these Awake Pink 5s, bro? These medium rare joints that they drop? Because to be honest with you, historically, pink's a hard colorway too sometimes. But you can keep it simple. You can make the shoe the focus point of your outfit. Like if you wore all black and then you had the color pop on feet with black or pink or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can keep that joint simple and have the shoe be the main focus of the whole outfit. If you really want to not have to buy extra clothes and all that, you know.
No, you're right.
But that being said, the shoe itself, like, I mean, listen, limited doesn't always equal sellout. Okay, look at the Jordan 40 Rust Pinks. They sitting around. All the other Jordan 40s, they sold out. So, you know, sometimes it's just the color just throws people off. And even though this shoe is historically a grail to some people, and that's a discussion maybe for a whole, you know what, that could be a discussion for tomorrow, the grail status, because we've been talking about what's grail and what's not grail, and everyone seems to want to bring in these caveats to the conversation, which, you know, a lot of them are valid. But at the end of the day, I think we need to have a general consensus so we're all on the same page when it comes to the grail talk. You know, that being said, this shoe itself, yeah, I mean, granted, it released in Tokyo only originally back in, what was it, 2013?
11. I think it
Or
was 11.
2011. Okay. I mean, prior to them saying that they were going to bring this shoe to the U.S., who was really talking about that shoe? And why I bring that up is because let's think about some other shoes now that released specific to a city that people actually covet. For example, Pigeon SB Dunks. They only released in New York City. Another one, the Paris SB Dunks. That's another one that released only over in Paris, France. You know what I'm saying? Like those two shoes right there are city specific. Another one, the Grateful Dead pack. That was California. You know, like those right there. Now, mind you, those are all SBs. You know what I'm saying? But if we go Jordan wise, I'm trying to think. Besides these Tokyos, what else is country specific? Okay, the Souls, they released here in America, didn't they? The originals.
No, so the Souls were
So they never
the
did.
1.0s was only for there. The 2.0s was here.
But look what they're doing right now. They're below retail.
Mm-hmm.
They're a Jordan that's below retail. So now we have, you know, now granted, these 5s are above prior to release. Now what's going to hold them up there is if it holds true that the stock numbers are really that low and that's hard to come by. But let's think of another shoe that a lot of people were looking to cop to where right now the stock is looking kind of, as far as resale is concerned, is kind of in the dumps, is the Jordan 4 SB Midnight Navies.
Right.
That's the shoe right there that most people were like, oh, damn, this shit is like, had those released before the Pine Greens, I'm not saying they would have reached Pine Green resale status, because I think it has something to do with, for whatever reason, that colorway and all just kind of captured the people, which, again, historically green just a lot of times just kind of works. But for that matter, blue is a color a lot of people like to easily pick up on versus like a red. You know what I mean? So, but look what that shoe's doing right now. It's barely over 300. The Jordan 4 SB Navy, you know what I mean? Yeah. To where if you said that, if you told people back when the Jordan 4 Pine Green SBs dropped that, oh, we were going to do another colorway, and you said, but they're going to barely be over 300, they tell you no way.
You wouldn't believe it.
They tell you no way. But look what, you know, reality situation is what it is.
Now, once again, now, Jay, this is to your point because you talk about the vault being open. Now, once again, is that because once, you know, we're getting OG after OG after OG after OG, week after week after week after week. So we have a little bit too much too fast.
Yeah.
Is that a factor behind, you know what I mean?
It is. This is why I told everybody it's I'm putting my business hat on, right? I'm taking off the sneaker love, right? I'm putting my business hat on. For business aspect, it's terrible. It's not, it's bad. But for us right now, it's beautiful, right? Like now my sneakerhead is back on, it's beautiful, but like on the standpoint of business, it's like, whoa. Now Nike's still going to make their money. We understand they're still going to make their money even when they do discounts on silhouettes. Generally, they're going to make their money or at least break even, right? But again, man, like when you have like 12 drops a week, right? You got heat after heat after heat every week. You know, people get burnt out. They need that sneaker ventilator, right? They need to sit down and take a break because they can't keep running that lap. Them laps start looking real long after a while. And now that we at that final stretch, people are cramping up. They're a little dehydrated right now. And so this is why I said this a couple weeks ago. I feel like Nike should take some of these 2025 pairs like they did the Alaska's off-whites and push them to what, January, February of 26. They need to take a nice hefty amount of those stocks and they need to push it into 26 and slow the roll a little bit. Because 26 ain't looking like 25, even though we don't know everything that's coming out.
Yeah, but see, all they did, but when it comes to those off-white Jordan 1 highs, they moved them to 26 and then said, yeah, we're going to give you this Air Force One off-white. So all they did was replace it. They didn't decrease what we're getting. They just replaced it with something else, another off-white pair. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, listen, when we look at, we're here about to hit October, okay? From October to December, there's only a handful of shoes I can really see that's going to make noise like that, right? Not in any particular order of rank, but Bugs Bunny 8s, Black Cat 4s,
yep,
Gamma 11s,
yep,
the Travis Scott lows,
yep,
okay? I just mentioned them, the Air Force One off-whites,
yep, Chicago 1 lows,
okay? Chicago 1 lows,
yep.
you know, like those
else?
are the
Is there anything
pairs that
else?
I'm trying to think.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right. That sounds about everything that's gonna make noise in terms of the chatter out here, you know.
Even though it's a pass for me, I still feel like those Rare Air 11s is going to sell out.
I don't know.
At least they're gonna do very well. But for me, it's a pass.
I think it's gonna be easy cop, Jay.
I think those Rare 11s are gonna be easy to get.
Providing
I think
stock.
everyone's gonna watch what happens with the Houston, Atlanta, Vegas Jordan 11 pack. Everyone's gonna watch and see what exactly happens with that pack because you're hearing limited numbers, but I wonder if people actually like any of those damn shoes. To be honest with you,
Yeah. All right.
Like,
So what about foam posits? Because the official Wild Boys, the pearls, the pine greens, shadows. Would you put any foamies on that list?
go ahead, Jay.
No, my bad. My bad.
No, go ahead, Jay. You can take it first. Go ahead, take it first, and then
I think what's gonna do good, not sell out, the carbon fiber foam posits. I think is gonna do good.
So the foam posits are a niche liked silhouette. Like there's a niche within the sneaker community that likes foam posits. So in that aspect, they're going to do okay amongst the people that really like them. But overall, if the Galaxy foam posits dropping wasn't an indicator of what the overall consensus is for foam posits now, then people ain't paying attention. The foam posits is not pulling in the love like they had in years past.
All right. Well, what about the Voodoos and the LeBron, the 40K LeBrons?
Ooh, Voodoos.
So the Zion Voodoo joints.
That's a good one.
They're gonna make some noise. That's a good one that I forgot about. That's definitely gonna make some serious noise, especially once we saw what those retail prices were looking like for the originals.
Mm-hmm.
Now, will they touch what the originals did? We don't know. history says a lot of times a sequel is not as good as what you get the first time. It's possible. And what's the other shoe? You said the Voodoo's and the what?
I asked you about the 40K, the LeBron 40K.
LeBron 40Ks. Again, those shoes are going to do okay. I don't know if they're going to do crazy good because, unfortunately, listen, there's a lot of people out here that hate on LeBron. So they're going to look at this shoe and go, oh, that's a LeBron. I'm not buying that shit. Because they hate on LeBron and they don't want LeBron to surpass MJ. So that's going to be an emotional thing. Now, maybe once he finally retires and a few years down the line, you start releasing LeBrons, maybe at some point, a lot of people that hated on him during his basketball career look back with, more fondness. Instead, a lot of times it takes a little bit, and then you start looking back on things with they like to call it the rose-colored glasses on. You start to remember things a little differently. So,
okay, that's definitely an interesting take. I can vibe with that. Where I get your point. Okay.
I mean, and again, a lot of this is all formed on what we've seen happen in the past, right? And we know what the atmosphere is out here. We still gonna have that Kobe versus LeBron versus MJ live debate at some point. That's on the way. Y'all let us know y'all wanted that on the way.
All right.
But like I just saw, matter of fact, I just saw a clip where they asked Gilbert Arenas about how he felt about Kobe sneakers since he's passed and what he sees it as far as like the community is concerned. And even he was kind of like, as much as people like the Kobe's now, he said it's unfortunate that it's a thing that's picked up because he's gone. He goes, if Kobe was still around, them shoes would be sitting on the shelf, red tag sales.
I mean, the truth is, before he passed away, his kicks were not doing numbers.
They weren't.
They were not doing numbers. So, in Ohio, you said it right, bro. As the old saying goes, you don't appreciate someone or something until they're gone.
Facts.
Yep. Miles says, where? No debate. And I believe Miles, please, Miles, let me know if you're talking about that Jordan versus that LeBron shoe situation, everything he was talking about. Let us know if that's what you're saying. There's no debate.
Wow.
But I'm not going to jump into the basketball scene right now because we're going to wait. I have to wait when we had this debate. It's going to be heavy. Sneaker Tyler Radio, yes. Those Jordan 40s, they came with a black, but with a little bit of that 3M on the laces, bro. I read your comment. I was going to get to you, Brody.
Yo, I wanted to comment on those Rare Air 11s real quick.
Okay.
Outside of the Undefeated Force, which is considered a Rare Air, outside of the Undefeated Force, not a single Rare Air has moved. So we're talking both Jordan 1s, 3s, 4s.
A Rare 11 on the secondary market?
Yeah, I'm just talking about all of them are still sitting, like literally all of them, outside of the Undefeated Force. So
wait, you said, hold on, let me back up here. You said you wanted to say something about the Rare Air 11s, and then you said not a single pair has moved.
Oh, Rare Airs.
11s, right?
No, Rare Air anything, 1s, 3s, 4s. All of these are available for retail sittings. All of them are sitting outside of the Undefeated Force. So that's the reason why I don't think the Red Air 11s are going to be a difficult cop. I think it's going to be a very easy cop, just like how you can cop the Jordan 1s, the Jordan 3s, the Jordan 4 Red Air packs. Like if you're trying to complete the pack is what I'm trying to say. I don't think the Red Air 11s is going to be anything difficult. It's going to be a shoe that you can obtain very easily, just like how you can get the other ones outside of the undefeated 4s.
Like, if I had to rank them Rare Airs, I would go them Rare Air 3s is first. Then I would go that Cinnabar pair, which should have came in extended sizes, but that's neither here nor there. Then I would say the Rare Air 4s. And look, I'm excluding the undefeated 4s, even though they're Rare Airs. I'm looking at the fact that the others all have some resemblance of the same colorway. Even the Cinnabars, the insole foot pad is the red, blue, and white colorway on there. Hold on. What do you say? Undefeated in the final. No. Okay. But see, I'm not. No, you're not going to pause. You're not going to suck me into this conversation tonight. Okay. We're not going there. We're not going there. We're not going there. I'm a whole all energy for when it's time. I'm a whole all energy for when it's time.
He said 3s first is wild.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, the 3s have a feature none of the other shoes have, that mirrored Nike Air on the back. Like, when you look at the Rare Air 4s, the Rare Air 4s have what? A Velcro patch. So do the Undefeateds, and so do the Toriels that are coming out. So, again, we've seen it before. The Rare Air 3s, we ain't seen it before.
Where you kick? So I just wanna say something.
Didn't we get a reverse?
And this is a question, so you can answer it, right?
Go ahead.
You excluded the undefeated because that's like a given. Is that correct? Is that why you said the
I excluded it because while it's yes, it is a Rare Air pair. I excluded it because when you put that with the rest of them, all the other ones, they have similar colors to them. So, excluding the Rare Air wording, the other ones look like an actual pack that are put together. That's the only reason why I'm not necessarily including them. So when you look at the Rare Air 11s, the Cinnabars, the men's Rare Air 1s, the Rare Air 3s, and the 4s, they all have the similar colors to them. I mean, I can't even. We got those Toriellos dropping next year, and I'd be interested to see how those even do. They're a Rare Air pair as well. I get it, but it's hard for me to put it together because of the colorway versus the wording. That's why. Now, if you wanted to go, if we just went wording alone, yeah, I mean, come on. QC, no QC. Give me them undefeated 4s. And then it's everything else.
What do you guys take on this? I think this is a very good question, personally.
Oh, yeah. You talk about this a lot, Mr. Thing.
I think this is a very good question.
You talk about this a lot. And you know what's interesting? To your point, look at the Asia Wilsons, look at Sabrina Ionescu's. Eventually Caitlin Clark when she gets her shoe. I'm trying to think who else. Who's Jay's girl? Angel Reese. Women's shoes that all come in extended sizing.
Mm-hmm.
So, which again should, because look how tall some of the women that play in the WNBA are. Like, ain't no way their feet only go up to a 12W.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, remember them damn WNBA 3s that they dropped, the camo looking joints, and they only went up to a 12W?
Yep.
I was like, what you talking about? Half your league can't even wear that damn shoe.
That's true.
Right.
How you only making it up to a 12W?
Them women's got bear claws.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Asia Wilson, like 6'5", ain't she? She's 6'5" with a 12, bro. She's 6'5" with a 12W. She like I forget what they call. Oh, okay. In Japanese culture, it's funny we talking about this. They had the concubines, and you know what they did with their feet? They wrapped their toes to make the feet small.
Yep.
That's about all they can do to try to get their feet up in there, bro.
What's a concubine?
Look
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hey, all you ghost watchers out there, man, listen. Like, wear your kicks 26. Give my man a thumbs up, right? Mr. Think I'm Possible, give my boy a thumbs up. If you want to, give your boy Jay Elevate a thumbs up. We're just asking you guys to do it because it helps out with the algorithm. And again, free information, free content. Listen, and we just having a good time laughing. Like, we have debates. We have topic where we're talking about real info, giving out some solid information just outside the kick room. But this is what we do. Appreciate all y'all. 100% for real.
For sure. Salute to everybody who's tapped in. It's always love on his end. Always love on his end. All right. The official said, I would say I did like the reverse Nike sign on the heel, but it's something about it. I do feel in 10 years, there will be a shoe people wish they got around this time. Yeah, I think there's a few kicks, especially if you don't have them, right? I think there's a few, like let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you don't have a flu, you never had the flu game 12s, and they came around and you passed on them because you're like, man, they're sitting, they'll be around. I do believe as time goes by, we're going to take a look at a lot of shoes that release. I'm even talking about Aqua 8s. There's going to be a lot of shoes that release this year, and you're going to be like, man, I had a chance to get Aqua 8s, and I let them go because they were sitting. Man, I had a chance to get Black Cat 3s, and I let them go because they were just sitting. Like, yeah, you're going to start looking at these white cement 4s. I mean, to have a white cement 4 just sitting, and let's say you don't have a pair, futuristically speaking, I could definitely see that being a kick where someone's like, oh man, I wish I would have got me a pair of white cement 4s.
Yep.
I can see that conversation happening.
Hey, Chad, I'm gonna tell y'all now.
Shattered backboards.
Chad, I'm gonna tell y'all now. Don't you dare wait 10 years to try to buy them Rare Air 3s, because that missile gonna be crumbling on you like cake.
Yeah, that is true.
Like cake. Don't trust that shoe.
Cake.
Don't do it.
Cake.
Don't do it.
You know
what?
I
mean, look.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, you're right, bro. Like people, and it's sad because people do that. If a shoe's readily available, there are people out there that go, I don't want it now. So you only wanted it because it was rare. Like, do you actually like sneakers, or do you like the perceived clout that certain sneakers you think will bring you?
And all right, let me combat that, Lou, with even if it's not just the clout, just think of what about the psychology of like if you ever heard of that saying, be careful for what you wish for, because once you get it, you're doomed not to want it again. So
Hold up, Mr. Thing, can you re-say that, because your connection went out for a second?
Oh, be careful for what you wish for, because once you get it, you're doomed not to want it again. Right? So I'll back that up with what's the one shoe you wish you can have? Like what's that one shoe you would love to have in your collection? What's your favorite shoe, all-time favorite shoe that you wish you can have? And let's just say if it was the Air Mag, right? Like, yo, I want the Air Mag. All right, boom, okay. You got it now. Now you got it. Now someone asks you that question. What's the one shoe you wish you can have? You're not going to say the Air Mag again. I got it. Like it's there. I got it. So it's not going to be the Air Mag anymore. You know what I mean? So is it kind of like the psychology of, man, I've wanted this for so long, and now it's here, and now that it's here, you're like, eh, eh.
Well, then that just means what the hunt for it was more important to you than the actual cop of it. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
right. So
Yeah.
now it's
But
not just like bragging rights of
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'm only doing it for clout or because it was hyped or not, but it's like,
I mean, here's the thing, right?
it ain't
We
going
gotta
nowhere. It'll be around.
okay. I'll put it to you like this: for most of us in here who actually saw Mike play, there's an emotional attachment to a lot of these kicks that we get, right? Couldn't get it when we was younger. We saw Mike playing them. We said, damn, I'd love to have that shoe. And now we got an actual opportunity to finally get the shoe. Now, for someone who doesn't necessarily have that emotional attachment in terms of like they didn't get to see Mike play, because there's a lot of new sneakerheads that come up in here and they're like, oh, I didn't see Mike play. You know, from that standpoint, a lot of them are probably going to have that thought process. There's nothing necessarily, there's no intrinsic value for them to cop that shoe in a sense, because they're like, oh, it is what it is. But seeing as how we just went through a whole live where we were talking about the fact that resale is basically on the downslope, you know, to just be out here copping shoes just because they're like, I'll put it to you like this, bro. Like, even if you got a limited shoe, once you finally got it, like, do you actually like it?
Well,
Because this is what I'm saying. Because, and I'm just going with what you're saying to me. It's like, okay, if that was my favorite shoe.
I want to clarify. So let me
Go
clarify
ahead.
because Eru just mentioned that. He said, "Can a shoe still be your grail if you own it?" The answer is yes. So watch this. Let's say your grail is a Red October, right? And now you got a Red October. This is your grail. So you go, this is my grail. Look, I got it right here. Wow, display case, whole 9 yards. This is my grail. Now, if I came to you was like, yo, Lou, I got a Red October, baby. You know, you want to double up on it? You're like, no, I'm good. I got it. I want something else now. So I still got my grail, but now I want something else. You're not gonna be like, oh yeah, let me get another Red October, and then someone else goes, hey Lou, I got another Red October. Now you're about to triple up and quadruple up, and you're like, no. Hold on, I don't need 4 Red Octobers. I got my grail. It's still my grail. I have it. Now I want something else. So it doesn't lose the grail status, but when it's available and when you have it, you're doomed not to want it again. Do you sound like if somebody was to ask you like, what's your fantasy, and your fantasy was like, man, I wanna own a mansion on a hill. I want to have the biggest house on my block. Bam, you got the biggest house on your block. When somebody asks you what's your fantasy, you're not gonna say, I want to own the biggest house on the block. I already have that. It will be something else.
So
I'm talking about the psychology behind that.
I get your point. I get your point. I get both of y'all aspects. For me, I just showed my grail, right? The Air Jordan 4 white cement is my grail. I have 3 pairs. Right? Because that is my grail. I don't care about the price tag of other sneakers. That is my holy matrimony. That is the one for me forever. But to Mr. Think's point, I'm not trying to change or alter your words, Mr. Think. So let me say that, all right? But to your point, what Mr. Think is saying, to me, how I'm comprehended, he says, hey, I got what I want, right? Like, I got 3 pairs. I'm not bragging, but I'm just saying I got 3 pairs, right? Cool. What's that next thing? What's the next thing? Because now I have what I want. What else can I obtain is how I'm understanding what Mr. Think is saying. Doesn't mean it's still not your grail, but it's like, yo, I need something else now. And that's what he was talking about, the psychology behind the whole aspect about that grail. And if I'm wrong, Mr. Think, let me know if I misinterpret what you said.
You're spot on. So let's say for 2026, right? We get white cement 4'S. You're not gonna be like, yes, I can get my 4th pair. You're not gonna have that feeling. You're gonna be like, oh, come on, guys. You gave us that in 2025.
Do you see Jay's face right now?
Yeah, he's happy.
You see the,
He's happy.
Jay said, "Oh, they be like, oh, they coming out again? Give them to
Yeah,
me."
he's happy. No,
He got
was
to
happy.
give them to me. So, all right.
Look.
Listen,
He said, "Oh, y'all gonna do it again? All right, yeah, give them to me." Look, listen. All right,
no, Jay said use a different shoe, brother. You're not proving your point.
your okay. Your analysis with the house, right? Okay, you got the biggest block. You got the biggest house on the block you currently live in. Well, guess what?
That was your
There's
fantasy.
other houses. There's other blocks with someone else got a bigger house than you, and now so in that aspect, you chasing the dragon. In that aspect, when it comes to these sneakers, like.
But what if you're not, Lou?
Like,
What if,
hold on.
What if now you're not? You got the biggest house, period. There is no one else.
If
You're the richest man in the world. What do you think Elon Musk, whoever the richest person in the world is, he doesn't want more money. He don't. I'm the richest guy in the planet. I don't want. I'm sure you want more money. I don't actually. I don't. I'm it. I'm him. There's other things they want, but money's not going to be it.
Listen, you're gonna want other things, but are you gonna view it in the same? Are you gonna view it the same as everything else? Just because you want something else, don't mean you're gonna view it the same. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can want other things, but I'm not gonna hold it in the same prestige as that one thing I've been trying to track down for who knows how long. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree with that. Alpha.
You know, like, listen, if okay. How should I put this? Like let's say, okay. Let's say you get I don't even want to go there. That's gonna cause too many problems. No,
Lou. I'm not necessarily pushing against you. If I was to ask you,
no.
Well, watch this. If I was to ask you, what's your dream car? What's your dream car right now? Your dream car, personal, whatever it is. What's your dream car?
Well, the brand is Ferrari. Now, amongst them, which one? First one that comes to mind is like an 812 Superfast.
Cool. So you have your Ferrari now, right? You got your dream car. That's your supercar. That's your dream car. You got it. You've been driving it. You love it, right? Now someone comes to you and says, I want to buy you your dream car right now. You name it, and I'll get it for you. Are you going to tell them the same as that car just to double up on it? I'm just curious. Would you?
Yeah, give it to me in another color, though.
Okay, cool. So now you got another color. Now someone else is going to get
switch.
you another
now
dream
I got
car.
my Monday. Now I got my Monday, my Tuesday, my Wednesday.
so you telling me you're going to keep the same exact model, same color, same car. Not same color, different color, different days of the week. Okay, if that's what you're going to do, I feel you.
Look, I'll put it to you like this, though. Let's look at it from this perspective, right? Like, how many people out here with millions, they have a home one place, and then they got homes in other places, too? But what out of all those homes, one of them might be their favorite.
You see, I'm not saying it that way. I'm not saying once you have one house, you don't want another. People have multiple cars, right? So I'm not. People have multiple shoes, right? Yeah. So I'm not necessarily saying it that way. What I'm saying is that's the reason why we have multiples, because you will not be satisfied with just what your dream was. This is why our goals in life are constantly changing. This is why our aspirations are constantly changing, because we hit goals in life and we don't say we're good. We keep going. It's a continuum, right? It always keeps going. Yo, Mr. Think, what's your goal right now with YouTube? I'm trying to get monetized right now on this platform. I'm seeking monetization to be fully monetized. And once I get fully monetized, I'm not going to just shut my channel down and be like, all right, I'm good. I got monetized, guys, so I'm not making no more content. I'm good. Mission accomplished.
So
you're saying you want more money from it, right?
what I'm saying is I want more everything. Like the bar is constantly moving. Wherever it's set, it's gonna constantly move.
Yeah.
It doesn't just end. It don't just end.
What a grump.
And to be honest with you, it's a difficult conversation when it comes to sneakers in this aspect. Like, because
Grump in the build. What up?
what up, Grump?
Here's the thing, gentlemen. Like, I definitely see, both of y'all points. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, yes, Jay is a special case where he would love to have an Air Jordan 4 white cement every year, right? He would love to like switch up once a year and just put on a fresh new pair and smell that beautiful scent of a brand new kick, right? This smells magically delicious. But at the end of the day, yeah, you're right. Hey, you know what? I have my Porsche now, right? Now that I have my Porsche, I need that 56 Bel Air, right? It's always going to be something that you feel is going to be either A, the next challenge, or B, something else that you want to really obtain, whether it's your Alpha, your Bravo, 1, 2, or 3, whatever the case may be. You're trying to push the limit to see how far can you go. That's the same thing you're talking about when you're working for someone, right? When you work and you're like, yo, I need the pay raise. I'm going to work harder because next year, shoot, I had a 2% pay raise. Well, I'm going to try to give me a 5% pay raise. So it's always trying to increase that value of whatever you feel deems to be very important to you is how I view things. You know what I mean?
But again, there's a top dog favorite, and then there's everything else.
I agree.
That's that's just because you have your top dog favorite, and that's the one you covet the most. Like, someone asked the question a couple lives ago: 3 shoes you would take with you if your house was on fire.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so let's say it's one shoe. You got an opportunity for one shoe to get out that house that you actually have. I mean, at that point, it's going to be your top dog favorite, right? And everything else is like, listen, I told y'all, if they drop these damn off-white Bread 4s, you can take all my W's for 2025. Let me get them joints. I would cover that over them bricks, them undefeateds, all them joints for that unicorn pair.
And nothing wrong with that. I don't. Both of you guys, listen, both of you guys are right? Like, it just depends on 2 different mindsets, right? But like, I get your point. You know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be something that outweighs something else. But at the end of the day, if you got your number one thing you always wanted, well, now let me go for number 2. Let me go for number 3. Or, hey, I got my 5th best. Now let me try to get my 4th best and try to go up to increase. So either way it go, both you gentlemen, are right. I agree with both perspectives, but at the end of the day, we already know when you obtain something, hey, guess what? You want something else. It's always going to be something you want, right?
Yeah.
And that's just the way it goes. You know what I mean?
I want to address this real quick. Grumpy said,
that.
So I have a little crazy story that happened to me today. So my mom got a little puppy. For some reason, he was inside my room and bit the whole box of my
undefeated
box.
Damn.
So when I immediately read that, I started to think, all right, well, dogs are colorblind, right? So what color gray does a dog see? So I looked it up real quick. And it says dogs can't see red and greens all that well. Whites and grays, dogs are very good at distinguishing between variations of blues and yellows, whites and grays, but they can't see red and greens all that well. So, being that the undefeated 4 box is primarily gray, right?
It's like silver.
Silver, and it has a red 20 on it. But
that's crazy, bro.
But I was just kind of, to your point, because he said from all of the other boxes, he went for that one. So I was trying to figure out, why.
I was gonna say puppies, they like to chew on shit. They like to chew on chairs, they chew on shoes, tear up stuffed animals.
Right.
That's a puppy for you.
Right. And I think Grumpy was like, yeah, that's cool. I get it. Chew on something else.
But to Grumpy's story, I remember last year someone posted a short that was going around YouTube where his dog actually dropped a deuce inside his sneaker.
Oh. Did you see the one where somebody's brick got chewed up? Did you see that one? Somebody's brick got brick. Or like all on the hill tab. Yeah. Chewed up.
The only other bad one I've seen is
What up,
dude's
Brian?
girlfriend. What up, Rebuildable? Dude's girlfriend took a knife and fucking sliced every one of his J's.
I remember seeing that.
I mean, that's not animal related, but still, like.
Yeah, no, yep. I remember seeing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, I love dogs and birds, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If I was ever to get like another dog or something like that, man, like that bad boy would not be close to where my sneaker collection is until that dog is fully trained, man. Because wow, dogs definitely take a lot of work. It take about 1.5 years to really like kind of get them really locked in. Mookie in the bill, new member. Appreciate you, Mookie.
Mook,
We appreciate you.
What up, Mook?
We appreciate you, bro. We really do. Appreciate everybody.
Yo, speaking of, let me ask you a quick question because, like, earlier this morning, this is unrelated to sneakers, but real quick. Earlier this morning, I was setting up my membership page. Finally, I figured out some stuff, and I was like, let me set up my membership. How do y'all add? Is it the emojis? How do you add emojis to your membership? Like,
It depends on the tier you give them, and then the benefits within that particular tier.
All right, cool. We'll discuss that offline. I just didn't know how to do it.
Yeah. So essentially, you use an app to create your emoji, and then you can put it in the certain tier membership for people to use.
All right, bet. Mookie, shout out to Mook.
Yep.
Shout out.
We appreciate you, Mookie. But also too, like, you know, YouTube also has like their generated, right? The pre-generated characters, right?
Yeah, those are like the general joints.
Right. Those are generals, but I know where it's talking about like, you know, when you can create your own. So
I bet.
Yeah, like on mine, I have one of the emojis I made was it's Trump's head like as a hype beast. Like he's got like an earring and gold teeth and all this other bullshit in there.
Ah, okay. So like you said, you downloaded an app, you made it,
and
the emoji, and you uploaded it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I bet. Yep. Cool.
Now, what they don't show it, like you see how Secret Tyler Radios hit like a bunch of the joints there. Yep. If you went to YouTube, you'd actually be able to see.
I see it.
What they are.
He got a pause button. I see a boot.
Correct.
I see a couple of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do see the Trump one. I see it. Okay.
Yeah,
so
the hype beast.
spells it out.
But it's called I called it like the hype beast. Like it's the hype beast emoji, and the pause button is the sus button.
Oh, I see it.
Pause is the sus button. So when you see it, like in chat, we talking about what we see in StreamYard versus what y'all seeing on YouTube.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So this is what we see in StreamYard right here.
Correct.
That's how it looks for us.
Correct.
I got you.
Yep.
I got you.
That's all.
All right, good looking out, Tyler. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Good looks. All right, yeah, man. I'm about to get my little channel membership popping. I got to make a little emoji that has juicy deal.
There you go.
Button.
I like it, man.
You gotta get like a fat booty joint and put juicy deal across it or something.
Juicy. Ooh, I like that. a little BBL that says juicy.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Hey,
exactly.
Hey, man, listen. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Ryan. Oh,
you said not
You know what I'm saying?
We had a quick question here. Somebody asked, should I buy? I hide it, highlight right here.
Yep.
Should I try to buy the Jordan 5s tomorrow? Look, man, if you like them, if you're gonna rock them, whatever, buy what you like. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Go for it. Go for
Lifted mic.
Yep. It's all up to you. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jay. No, go ahead, Jay. I'll go last. It's okay.
Buy what you like, man. Like your collection is personal, right? Your collection is for you, in my opinion. It's not for nobody else, right? You know, listen, you can have 5 sneakers, 3 sneakers. That does not mean you are not a sneakerhead. You know, how many kicks you have does not determine if you a sneakerhead or not. You know, so make your collection personalized for you, and it's your style. We always tell everybody, be yourself. You don't have to be anybody else but you, and you deserve to be yourself.
Lifted mic. That's if you get an opportunity to purchase them joints. Okay, let's speak from a place of facts. First off, he talking like he about to walk in the store and just walk out with them joints like it's gonna be, like it's gonna be sweet tomorrow. If you get an opportunity to hit on them joints, yeah, take them. You get them in hand, you don't like them, you're gonna be able to make some bread off of them. Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna want them joints.
Yep.
Well said, sir. Well said.
One more like, chat. We had 20 likes, which I know we can do. 20 likes, I knock out 50 push-ups, bro. One more like, I'm gonna
let's back up. Now you gonna show the camera, you gonna put it on camera, you doing 50 push-ups, or you just gonna be making noise off camera like you did last time?
Whoa.
Last time you were just making noises. We don't know what you was doing.
I'm gonna show a camera.
Okay.
All right, Jay, you got 20. Get to work.
You said I was making noises. Like, that sounds weird, guy. Hold on.
You were. You went off camera. You went off camera. Listen. And Jay was doing the No. Jay was off. See, look, Mr. Think had a second camera and he was showing his push-ups. You went off camera and you was like, we don't know. You could have just been sitting there making noises, bro.
Whoa.
Nah.
Oh, stop. Hey, Jay, you actually got 21. All right, people are tapping in now.
When you came on, you ain't look like you was hitting no push-ups. You ain't no pump, bro. Pause.
Yo. hey, Jay, it don't even matter. They said I was short stroking the whole time.
Whoa. Hey, y'all, Lance Carter was a bad boy, man. Hold on.
All right, Jay, you about to give us 50 consecutive?
Come on now, we ain't gonna do nothing less.
Ooh, he said I ain't playing. Okay, all right, now hold on.
Hold on a sec. Can you see your boy?
Yes, sir.
I don't hear you counting.
10.
Hold up the camera glitch. You got to do that
20.
one over.
$30. 40. My man getting it. Woo! All right, I was on 47, but we're gonna give it to him.
See. No, the camera glitched a couple times.
The camera could have glitched.
The camera glitched a couple times.
Okay. All right.
I counted 50.
All right. No, it's good. It's good.
Oh look, Ohio said that was 47.
Hey,
see?
Oh snap!
That camera glitched.
Oh snap! I counted 47 too. But if the camera glitched, it glitched.
That's
if
okay.
it glitched, Jay, I trust you.
I'm gonna knock out 5 extra. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go down.
Hold up.
It was 50. You
got to move the table. I can't tell if your knees are on the carpet or not.
Oh snap, Jay, you good? All right, look, he popping out diamonds now. He said I ain't playing.
Oh.
Ooh. And he put one in good measure.
There we go. 52.
Yo, I ain't mad. Jay.
There we go.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm not mad at my guy right here.
You should have hit it with the boo first on them 47 though. It's all good.
Dude, that was 50, but I take it.
I am not mad.
There we go. Look, Ohio gave you the muscle emoji.
Yes.
There we go.
Yo, closing out. Do y'all have anything y'all like to say? I would like to go first. Chat. Number one, I'm gonna go live again later on tonight, whether it's gonna be early morning or whatever the case is. I'm gonna be back up on here. That's number one. But thanks for everybody who tapped in. We appreciate all of the likes, the comments, the subscribe, the memberships, all of it. Like it means the world to us. Y'all are the reason why we do what we do, especially on this platform. We're always gonna have our sneakers, but you know, we open it up, sharing it with y'all, and y'all are definitely tuning in, showing us love. So I appreciate you. Thanks for tapping in.
Chat. Wow. I'm very appreciative of all you guys, right? Like rocking with all of us. I'm very, very humbled by it. And I'll tell you right now, I just cannot even remotely like just thank you guys like from the bottom of my heart. No, Ohio, I ain't out of breath, bro. I'm not out of breath. I'm not out of breath. But like, share, subscribe for real sneaker content. You know the model. Yes, sir.
Man, oh man. Hey, look, man. Chat tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, one pair at a time podcast channel, man. You know what we do. The lives are lucky. Y'all better motherfucking be there on time, bro. Y'all fools better wake your asses up and get in there on time, man. Don't come in strolling late talking about what happened. You was there on time, you know what happened. 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We the motherfucking best. One pair at a time podcast channel. Y'all better be there.